it's there are those who speak about revolution, and I wonder that even if people are given weapons, the thought process is not there. That you end up seeing people attack the very people that they need and leave the people who are oppressing them. And this goes to the reaction that I heard when the Chinese said that America should not invade Nigeria. And people said, oh, because they are Chinese illegal mining and they were the ones causing, the bandits. And this is one thing that I've been thinking for time. Because knowing the history, I know that we've always had our mines, even before the colonial masters came. And a lot of the mines were actually left with the kings and big men in the society, and the new mines discovered during colonization and after were given to the elite. Now, all the produce of these mines was sold to the West. And the West actually abused it. In most cases, they wouldn't even pay them on time. They made sure they depressed the market. So, and by 1980s and 90s, practically all the mines in Africa were closed down, which only got reopened by the Chinese. Now, with the Chinese now holding all the mines, obviously the West is not happy about it. So the way I read about it is that, imagine if you have a mine and you're mining, why would you need bandits? It is the people who are angry that they've lost the control of the market of the mines who are definitely sponsoring the bandits, not those who are mining, because if you're mining, it's an economic economic concern. So why why pay for terrorists to disrupt your own business? And that's one of the things that that has bothered me. But many a times you look in Nigeria and you see the way we were thinking, just like the subsidy issue, where practically the whole elite said, oh, you have to remove subsidy, without thinking for once that fuel subsidies were also production subsidies. Until they removed it and the economy crashed, nobody said anything. And this and so many things. Even you see, well, 80% of Yorubas call issue Satan, whereas it is not. You understand? So we really need a revolution of thought, of understanding, before we can even think of change. And that's why that every leader that comes in is being rubbish in, rubbish out, because they're coming from the same society that has been psychologically, psycho-culturally damaged, according to one of my favorite professors. So, and that is that's the problem that we're facing.